Hello everyone. Today I wanted to talk about the epic souls. Now, if you're a beginner, you might get those from various events or other things and you may not know what they are for. So, today I'm going to try and explain their usage. You will get these epic or even legendary soul selectable chests that you are going to use only on divine and demon factions. You are never going to pick the Eclipse, Woodland, or Empire factions because they are not rare at all, and the heroes that use them don't necessarily need them. So for divine and demon epic souls, you're going to need those a lot. My advice for beginners is going to be to pick epic souls first, and here's why. The guide suggests you to pick Elisha runes first. Elisha is a demon hero, and the demon heroes greatly benefit from the unique demon runes because they convert 10% of the healing into attack, and that attack is calculated at the end of the formula, so it ends up being a lot more than it should be. And it pushes your PvE greatly. So my suggestion is to pick a demon faction until you're done with Elisha and Pandora. These two are the top of the priority because of how great they are in PvE. After that, you should be picking divine epic souls because of Aphrodite and other divine heroes. Divine heroes are far better in PvP than they're in PvE. Same could be said for demon heroes. They're far better in PvE than they're in PvP because of the certain heroes, because of the synergy, and yeah, it's just the way things are. So you're going to want to pick Divine Epic Souls only after you're done with Elisha and Pandora, and it will take a while. Beginners don't usually earn this a lot because it takes, I believe, 61 level at the Celestial Trials, and you will need all 3 levels because of the way how they work. So, acquiring those shards, you will acquire them from the Celestial Trials. You will get epic shards for EVE factions at stage 31 and epic demon at 41. Legendary EVE unlocks at stage 56, and legendary divine or demon factions unlock at stage 71. You will not have to worry about legendary this soon. It's mainly epic, so you should push all celestial trials to 41 as much as you can. The way I did the celestial trials back in the days is Dahlia and the Trupus at the front, Gaia, Mulan, and I don't even know who, honestly. Those 4 were pretty much enough. The 5th one was a filler. Nowadays you have Pandora, which can do the job much better. So each hero in the Celestial Trials drops different kind of shards. I will post a screenshot of which one drops which, so you can calculate it accordingly as you will need. You should not be sweeping with your assistant each day same boss, as you will have a great imbalance in the inventory. As you can see on my case, they're not balanced at all, so you should definitely avoid sweeping the same bosses each day. You should swap the boss every time. This is hard to remember, that's why I have excess shards of certain factions, because I always swap the, for example, Bjorn when I should have swiped the Arkdina. So you get the point. So the way that these shards work is you convert them into the fragments. So you will need 3 of each to make 1. So you will need 6 fragments of each boss to make 1 soul for the epic empires, woodlands, or eclipse heroes. And epic divine or deviant is basically 4 fragments of each boss for 1. Now, how do you properly use this? So, as you can see, has a mix. A mix doesn't activate the passive. As you can see, there's this unique demon rune passive. which doesn't trigger if it's not for the same type of runes. So we're going to try and purify for the same type. Now this is what I said about the Pandora and Elisha. So when equipped by the demon heroes and while leeching, convert 10% of the extra healing amount into attack. And this conversion is done at the end of the formula, so it turns out to be a lot more than you would expect, and it's quite important for your PvE. So do this for your Pandora and Elisha first, then move on the celestial units. That would be my suggestion. So how do you do the roll? So you should never log the bottom part. This is the biggest mistakes players make. They get, okay, let me save this for example. So I save this and I log the bottom part. This is a mistake. If you roll only rune stats, you will never be able to get the blue dot. So you will never be able to get the unique passive. So how do you roll? You never log this. You can log this, but it gets diamond expensive. So I would not suggest doing this. I'd suggest just aiming for the best possible. It's just rolling for the blue dot without wasting diamonds. And when you have diamonds to spare, you will be able to roll the rune stat as well. It's not that important as much as it's important to get the unique demon bond. So basically you will just go here and then purify, and you will keep purifying until you find the blue dot on the yeah, you will get the notification like this. You're about to purify the much higher stat. You don't care about this. You have only one goal in your mind, and that goal is to get the blue dot. So you will be purifying until you actually hit the blue dot. My goal is to get the demon dodge dot. So that's basically purify until you actually hit it. Okay, it's not as rare, but sometimes it can take a lot. So you will save this and you will proceed to the next one. Once you have all 4 done, you can log this and you can start purifying for the stat that you want. It's often the ultimate boost or attack or the hero's conversion. I have a whole sheet dedicated. Okay, since this is Hecate, I think I will use the healing. It benefits from healing, so I will try healing for now. Next up, we move to the last one. So we keep on purifying until we... Okay, that was actually quite streamer's luck, I guess, call it. So now we have unique demon dodge passive, and we convert 10% of the healing into attack. So this is basically how a fully finished hero looks. Now you can go and min-max the stats and go ahead and log this. And you can roll until you hit the stat that you want. Okay, Lunar Punishment, I have no idea whether that's her ultimate or basic skill, but I will keep it as it's better. Okay, this one has attack, so it's good to go. We will finish the last one, see what we get. Defense, no, we don't like defense. More. Control, no. Usually you want legendary, but okay, I will keep the healing, so I will keep it as it is right now. Healing also should help in the attacking hunter in the seasonal content, so I will keep healing for now. I will likely go and reroll it later. But yeah, this is how your runes should look like on your Pandora and on your Elisha as their demon. So what about the Celestial? So let's go to the Celestials and let's go to the Wuzetian, for example. So the Celestial bonus says, when equipped by Divine Heroes and when allies trigger Purify, there's a 50% chance to apply Enfeeble. Now Enfeeble, you apply it to the enemy team for the 1 round, and they're unable to get stacks for 1 whole round. This includes things like Holy Shield. They're unable to get Holy Shields for the entire round. This is a very important passive. You can get it to Supreme to have 100% chance, and I would highly suggest that. But it's quite hard to actually roll the Supremes, and it's quite expensive. So as long as you can get Divine on the majority of your Celestials, you're always running to those 50% actually hit quite often than you would imagine. So it's as good as this. Every hero in my team has unique celestial runes. Just apart from the heroes that don't have runes. Yeah. So I would suggest doing, as I said, Elisha, Pandora. First aim those to get unique divine, and then fully pivot onto the celestial. Starting from Eudora and then moving on to the other celestials that are highly used. I think even Victoria has the unique divine dodge runes, so you can use other heroes that you have access runes. So yeah, that's another thing. Never sell your celestial unique runes. That's my suggestion, as they are quite useful for these kind of things. I also run this on Cleopatra. Where's she? Yeah, she's right here. So yeah, literally every single divine hero on my team has celestial runes unique, and I think that's very important for your fights, as you can disable all the buffs on the enemy's team, and including like a 9-star banner. So they drop $1,000 on a banner, and you use the unique divine dodge runes. It's not the dodge exclusive, so it's any divine runes. So you block their 9-star banner, and it's quite annoying for the whales. It's quite easy for everyone else. Various different events, such as the current one, Fortune Tower. You can get them here, like right here. So yeah, even in the World Arena shop. So yeah, I hope you have learned how to use this. It's quite important, and it took me a lot of time to actually learn how to properly approach them. There weren't many guides about it, so I had to learn it with the community and by myself. So I hope this helps you further, and yeah, see you in the next video.